A soldier, who was on a special mission, was shocked to discover that the enemy was none other than his own mother. Terrified, he immediately lowered his weapon, but the leader next to him insisted on opening fire. To confirm whether it was truly his mother or just someone who looked like her, he asked her to tell him his birth date. Strangely, she didn't seem to remember it and instead begged her son not to shoot. The soldier, still not convinced, asked about the family pet's name. But again, his mother avoided answering, using poor memory as an excuse. At this point, the son finally made up his mind to pull the trigger. But his mother then revealed that his sister had also been captured. As she spoke, many civilians walked out behind her, and to the soldier's horror, they were all his family members. The captain quickly ordered his men to fall back, but the leader gave the command to kill them all. In that critical moment, the mother told her son to go inside the house and see for himself, as there were many more survivors. After speaking these words, she closed her eyes in silence. The captain lowered his gun and decided to let his men go in with him. Although the leader warned that it was a trap, the soldier entered the church without hesitation. The leader desperately opened fire on the building, but there was no response. It wasn't until he rushed into the room that he was devastated to find his comrades lying dead, their bodies lifeless. It turned out that those supposed family members were not human at all but aliens in disguise. They were Zargonians, a race of ugly creatures that could assume the form of any living being. After a defeat in battle, they had signed a peace treaty with humanity. But despite the twin plan agreement between humans and Zargonians, 20 million people were left without a place to go. To manage the alien population, a monitoring group was set up. However, the Zargonians formed a splinter group, which had been secretly plotting. During a massive purge, the joint forces were ambushed and pursued by the Zargonians. The soldier had tried to send a message to the doctor, but before he could, the Zargonians captured him. The doctor, Tardis, received the soldier's message and immediately went to the park to investigate. Although the Zargonians looked human, the doctor was able to identify 2 girls among them. These girls were part of a peaceful faction of Zargonians, and they promised the doctor that they would deal with the traitors. But just as the doctor's words left his mouth, a poison gas bomb suddenly fell, releasing a deep red gas. 2 ugly Zargonians swiftly kidnapped the girls and, right before the doctor's eyes, drove away in their vehicle.